Well, new tonight, two Nigerian nationals extradited to the U.S. today for their alleged role in a sexual extortion ring. We sat down with the mother of one of their victims tonight. She's urging parents to speak with their children.
Jordan was an incredible young man. He loved to play sports. He played football. He played basketball. Just a real fun, loving kid.
Jennifer Buta says her son Jordan had a smile that drew people in, and he was friends with everybody. Sadly, the 17-year-old took his life after becoming a victim of sextortion.
So Jordan began talking to an individual on Instagram in the evening of March 24th, 2022. All of the details of the conversation, we don't know. They haven't been released to us. But there was exchange of images, and then the suspects allegedly asked Jordan for money.
She says they asked him for $1,000. He sent them $300, and they asked for more money.
Jordan, at some point in the early morning hours of March 25th, 2022, said that he was going to kill himself. And the suspects told him, go ahead and kill yourself. And if you don't, I will make you do it.
The Nigerian nationals allegedly responsible, 22-year-old Samuel Ogashi and 20-year-old Samson Ogashi, were extradited to the U.S. Saturday after being indicted for an international sexual extortion ring. The extradition proceedings of a third defendant, 19-year-old Ezekiel Roberts, is underway.
The indictment alleges that these defendants targeted more than 100 victims, both minors and adults. One of the victims in this case was 17-year-old Jordan DeMay from Marquette, Michigan, who tragically took his life as a result of this crime.
The indictment includes 4 counts, including conspiracy to sexually exploit minors, conspiracy to distribute child pornography, and conspiracy to commit stalking through the internet. Samuel Ogashi is also charged with sexual exploitation and attempted sexual exploitation of a minor resulting in death, and could face up to life in prison. Nigerian officials have separately charged 3 other individuals who they say were a part of a larger criminal scheme.
So they're being transferred to the holding facility here in Michigan. They'll be in the custody of the U.S. Marshal Service. Tomorrow they'll have an initial appearance before a judge. We'll be informed of the charges against them.
Then they'll go to trial, although the timeline will depend on a judge.
I am very, very grateful to our government, our FBI, their counterparts in Nigeria, for the work that they did to make this happen and bring these individuals over here where they can, face our justice system with their charges. At the end of the day, though, none of it will bring my son back.
Jennifer is keeping her son's legacy alive with one of his favorite sayings.
One of the things that Jordan would say to people was, "I got you." So what we did is we created a logo, which is hashtag I got you in capital letters.
The logo can be found on shirts, hats, and hoodie. The money raised will go towards a scholarship fund each year at Marquette Senior High School, where Jordan used to attend. Jennifer encourages parents to talk with their kids about the reality of sextortion so that this tragedy doesn't happen to them.
Please talk about it as a family. Have a plan in place if this does happen to your child. And just keep those lines of communication open to let them know that no matter what they do, they can come to you or another trusted adult for help if they get themselves into a situation like this.
The defendants are expected to make their initial appearance Monday at the federal courthouse in Grand Rapids. Be sure to stick with Fox 17 for updates.